Hi, and welcome to the Summer Institute in Digital Literacy. I'm Renee Hobbs, and I'm here with my colleague, Julie Quiro, and in 6 or 7 minutes, we're going to give you an overview of the whole program.
Each of the days will have a kickoff with that's focused on those themes, and then throughout the week, much of the day is spent in hands-on, minds-on learning in a range of areas that provide you with rich content. 3 particular umbrella areas. One is literacy in a digital age, and we have another that is being responsive to culture and technological change. You can see some of the topics there. You'll have an opportunity to engage with participants and other faculty around these topics. And the third topic is literacy, education, and democracy. And so we are hard at work now creating workshops and conversations that will engage you in that rich content.
So rich content is a big deal, but so is flexible format. And that's because we know that you're going to be learning at home this summer, not coming to a conference and escaping to a hotel room, but you're going to be right there in your home. And so we're going to model a flexible format so that you can fit the Summer Institute professional learning that you need into the context of being at home this July with your family. So that means there'll be time for you to drink in ideas and explore ideas deeply through keynotes and sessions we call Digging Deeper. There'll be workshops and conversations. I think we have more than 30 planned, don't we, Julie? Deep dive opportunities for you to develop new skills, gain new knowledge, and practice using new tools and new instructional practices. And then something we call Design Studio, the power of working with a partner to make something that you can take back into your practice. The way we think about workshops and conversations is that they can happen anytime or in real time. In fact, much of the learning will be under your own control as you explore and learn in 30-minute interactive sessions that you complete at a time that's convenient to you. And then we'll have deep, rich, and meaningful 60-minute real-time sessions using Zoom and the power of the Zoom breakout group, where you'll be able to share and learn and dialogue with others. Now, we wrap those 3 important practices around a lot of time for social interaction, because isn't that one of the reasons why you go to a conference? To hang out with people, to meet new people, to network and broaden your associates, the people you can learn from. So through the lounge and homeroom and virtually viral hangouts, you'll be able to have that social time you need. Over the last 8 years, it's true, Julie, folks who've come to the Summer Institute have formed deep relational bonds that have lasted for their whole career.
And speaking of those relational bonds, one of the highlights of our Summer Institute is this idea of Design Studio, yes, but it's also works in a whole bunch of collaboration in something we call the Power of Two. And this year, we're changing that just a little bit to leverage the opportunity for us to help you understand how to collaborate with people when you're not face-to-face. And so you'll have 3 different options. One, to collaboratively brainstorm together and actually publish something together. A second one where you follow a similar format, but you use different content based on your own context. And a third where you develop independent projects and you serve as thought partners. And so we'll facilitate a lot of different strategies that will help you learn how to do that. So by the time you leave, you'll walk away with a lot of new partners that you can collaborate with as you design remote instruction in the future. We have 3 options. For those of you who are early birds, we have one kind of option for another night owls. And for those of you who really want to soak in the entire day, we have an option called Dive In. And so what we're hoping is that every day, no matter what's your schedule, that all of you will be available from 10 a.m. Eastern to noon, which is where we'll have the whole group daily convening and then break into some small groups for some focused digging deeper. And then the real flexibility comes in the afternoon. So we want to work in lunchtime and breaks for you, exercise. You have 2 hours. You can go out and move away from the computer. For those of you who want to continue to network, you can meet with people in Virtually Viral as part of your lunch break. And then the early birds would focus most of the afternoon and complete the workshops and conversations where you have an opportunity to do anytime kinds of things, as well as meet real time with folks. And we also weave in your design studio time in a time that works for you. And then you come back together from 4:30 to 5:30 to kind of close out the day.
Now, if you're a night owl like me, you're not going to be working so much in that afternoon time because you're still going to be resting or at the beach. But you're going to devote the later part of the day. You're going to start with homeroom at 4:30 to 5:30 and convene with 8 or 9 of your people who are going to be your thought partners and collaborators. And then you're going to do your workshops from 6 to 7 p.m. and do your anytime workshops and design studio from 7 to 8 p.m. So if you're a dive-in kind of person, you got the whole day at your disposal to use that flexibly. And I guess really that's the big idea, isn't it, Julie? We just are imagining that you'll find a path that works for you in this program. And we hope you make time for social activities, because every evening from 6 to 8 p.m. we'll be doing some fun stuff. Sometimes we'll be viewing and discussing a film. Sometimes we'll be having a dance party. And there's always a virtual cocktail hour. So we'll be having fun and networking in the evening as well. And to that end, we want you to get started with your social networking even before you come to the Summer Institute.
You'll meet people literally from around the world, and a lot of those people have asked to come back a second time. And so we've ended up creating what we call the Graduate Certificate in Digital Literacy.
A lot of grad students have layered the 12-credit certificate program into their existing program of study, master's students and PhD students. And of course, it is also a standalone certificate as well.
And we also hope that you feed on the power of the passion in the group that we have. We hope to model the way in terms of finding a hopeful future for us, and we hope that you'll join us.
See you in July.